Stuart, so a 1-0 defeat today. Very, very close game. Not a lot of chances, not a lot in it. What do you think was the difference this afternoon?
The referee. I think the big effect of the game, and it's horrible to sit here and talk about them, and I probably shouldn't, but the referee was awful today, not just for us but for both teams, so it's not like you're saying it's just one way. I thought he was bad both ways, but the key decision in the middle of the pitch, Tavon Campbell gets thrown to the ground. I've watched it back on the video. It's a clear foul. They break and play Kelly in, and it's 1-0. They send Sam Bowen off for exactly the same foul for a second bookable. It's the same foul. I don't get how he can not see that as a foul, but then see that one as a foul. He didn't ref the game the same all game. It's terrible because it's frustrating, because we've come away to a team that are flying high at the top of this league for a reason. They've got a brilliant defensive record. He's doing a great job here as a manager. They've got threats all over the pitch from set pieces, Kelly running in behind, Beck from crosses. I think we managed all of that today really well. I thought first half we didn't look in any trouble. I think Jed's had to make 2 saves today, and one of them was from Kelly when he goes one-on-one with a goal. He like tips it in, he nearly saves it. So it's majorly frustrating, because it's once again, and that we've had to come away from home, and we're not just got to come here and beat the away fans, beat the team on the pitch. We've got to beat the officials as well. And it feels like over the course of a season we get told that, you know, it'll even itself out. I think this is our 4th season now as the Wealdstone management team, and I don't think there's enough time left for it to even itself out over the course of seasons, because we've had that many bad decisions against us as a football club that have cost us that many points in this year. And this season we're probably at about 7 points now. Add 7 points on to where we are, and we sit comfortable in the mid-table, where we should be, where our performance levels warrant, where the lads have given everything once again for the football club today, and they've been robbed because of a bad refereeing decision again. And it's frustrating, because I know it's a difficult job for the refs, but all we ask for is consistency. There was no consistency out there whatsoever, and it's frustrating that I have to sit here and I talk about it, because I should be coming away talking, saying that we've picked up a great point, because I don't think either team deserved to win the game. But if we don't concede at that moment, I think we're the team that's going for the win. We're the team that's controlling the game with the ball. We're the team that's trying to create overloads in the final third. We lacked a little bit of quality in the final third when we got it beyond the lines. But you've got to understand that they're a very good defensive unit. They defend the gaps really well. They get in the channel side really well. They're very hard to get in behind them. You have to really grind them down. And we knew that this was a game today that probably, if we would have got to the 70th minute or 75th minute at 0-0, that they would have tied, and then we would have started to open them up, and then we could make subs that could come on and have an impact and affect the game. So it's hugely frustrating, but look, huge credit to our fans. They were absolutely outstanding today. From minute 1 they sung, and to the 95th minute I think it was, they didn't stop singing. They clapped the lads off and give them a real good applause, rightly, because the lads gave absolutely everything for the club. It's just hugely disappointing that we've dropped 3 points today, and there was no need for it, because the lads have performed to a level that we didn't need to.
Was the game always going to come down to that, a mistake, you know, from either team or the official then?
No, I think there was enough quality on the pitch that at some stage someone could show a bit of quality. Like we've got the likes of Tazza, who scored an unbelievable goal against Boreham Wood. I think in the second half, when teams tire and he's out here on the left, that eventually they won't be able to get tight to him, and then he'll be able to get one-on-one. I think we've got Tav, that, you know, he's not scored a lot of goals, but he keeps getting chances. Once he starts scoring again, he'll go on his little run again, and he'll get another 5 in 8 games, and that's how we see it. So we had our threats today, and then they've got their threats in Kelly and Beck up tops, and then Osborne in midfield. He's got real quality. So I think there was enough quality on the pitch that probably could have created something or got a goal out, and I think, but it's been the referee that's made the end result, which is frustrating.
Is the away form something where you ever get concerned about? Because it's really, really strange. Like, the performances away from home aren't that far off what we perform at home, but we just seem to be on this really bad run at the moment. I don't think not many teams have even comfortably beat us in that run either.
I think I just alluded to it. I think when you're up against all the elements, including the officials, it's hard to win any game of football. I think when we're at home and we've got our home fans and it's hostile like it is, I think it's harder for refs to probably make them decisions that they make when we come away from home. It's just frustrating, because I don't really want to talk about them, but you end up talking about it, because now you get to the point and you just think it's just so frustrating, because it's costing us points every time we come away from home. And like you said, we had a bad half away at Hartlepool, we had a bad half away at Kidderminster in the first half. We didn't play bad, but we lost that game because of an error, which is frustrating. All the other games we've performed to a really high level and deserve to get something from the game, but look, it's the way it goes. It's something that we'll look into as a management team, keep looking to improve and keep looking, can we tweak our tactics when we come away on the road to make sure that we're a bit more solid. But I don't think we looked in threat today. Like, you come away from today's game, they've probably had 2 shots on the goal, and then when we go down to 10 men, they've had a couple of little dangerous pullbacks. Smudger's made a good little block at the near post, but that's it. They've not really threatened our goal, so there's not a lot wrong with the performances. We've just got to keep going. It will turn at some point, and when it turns, we'll start picking up points on the road.
And it's a 2-week break now till we're next in action against Rochdale. What are the plans over this 2 weeks? You've got 2 weeks to really work on Rochdale, who are new in this league and have started pretty good as well in this division.
I think it's a really good period now for us to get the lads that are playing at the minute with a few niggles, few knocks, because we've been Saturday, Tuesday for a while now. So I think it's a good period now to kind of get real good quality training into the lads on our structure and build the confidence in training, which the lads always turn up and give everything. And that's the hardest thing, because you say confidence. We're confident as a management team, and we're confident as a playing squad as well, because the performance levels have been really good. So we can't get too hung up on the results to a degree. We have to look at them because it's all about results, and we have to look at them, but we can't get too hung about them. We have to write this game off now. It's gone. We'll get back on the coach. We go home. We'll start researching Rochdale, who we play, like you say, in 2 weeks. We'll get on the training ground, and it'll be a good 2 weeks now to kind of rest the lads up, but also get some good quality work into them.
Rochdale being for a little surprise when they come to our place. Obviously spent their entire history in the Football League until this year, and we seem to get the odd scalp against these recently relegated teams, don't we? We had Grimsby, obviously a famous win. You know, we get good results against Oldham Athletic. You know, with Wrexham we run really close as well a couple of times at our place. Are you expecting a big atmosphere on the day?
Yeah, definitely. I think our home fans have been excellent this year. And I think our home form says that. I think we're at like 2 points a game, which is unbelievable for us as a football club. If we'd have picked it, like I said, some more deserved points up on the road, we would have been in a really good position. I still think we are in a good position for where we are as Wealdstone. But yeah, I think we go into every game believing we can win a game of football, no matter who we play, whether it's Wrexham, Rochdale, Hartlepool, Woking. We believe every game we go into, we believe in what we've got in our dressing room, and we believe as a management tactically that we can tactically get it right to make sure that we have overloads on the ball and we know where we can hurt them and we know where their strengths are. So we have a lot of belief within the camp, and we just got to stick to it. We've got to stick together and keep believing, and we will do. We won't change it in the way we work. But yeah, we always believe at home that we can get a scalp on these big clubs, and I think it's a bit of a shock when they come to us with the change rooms the way that they are, how close all the fans are to the ground. And that's what we've got to say, is that when that game comes around, we've got to make sure that that's packed. We pack it out and we're loud.
Lovely, thanks for your time, Stu.
Cheers, Chris, top man.